Hello, everyone, and welcome to our webinar on the Closed Data Portal. My name is Ed Kelly. I'm the Chief Data Officer for the state of Texas. I'm here with my colleague, Stacy.
Hi, I'm Stacy Lewis, and I'm the Texas Open Data Portal Administrator, and I also work with the Closed Data Portal program. And so we're excited to talk about the Closed Data Portal today. So Ed, let's get right into it.
Great. Thanks, Stacy. So for those of you who have seen our Open Data Portal webinar, this slide will be familiar to you. These are the 5 focus areas of the Texas Data Management Program: data management, data sharing, data analytics, our Open Data Portal, and our Closed Data Portal, of course, and data literacy. I want to take you just a couple of minutes through the Closed Data Portal sharing environment. And there are 3 ways to leverage this particular portal instance. The first being more of a vertical data share. So if an agency is a large project they're working on with multiple divisions, they can have an instance specifically to the sharing capabilities between those divisions. The second way is to do a horizontal data share. This would be an agency-to-agency data sharing environment. And then lastly is a hybrid model, which is a closed data portal focusing on a specific topic of interest, where multiple agencies would share information and collaborate. So now I'm going to go back to Stacy to talk a little bit about the Open Data Portal and the Closed Data Portal differences. Stacy?
Great. Thank you, Ed. So we've talked about the environment and the use cases of the Closed Data Portal. Let's look now at the similarities and differences between the Open Data Portal, the ODP, and the Closed Data Portal, the CDP. So they do share common features. Both are no cost to agencies. And I should say that's no monetary cost, but there is still the effort of those that work within your data community in publishing and governance to manage your CDP instance. Both the ODP and CDP utilize the same platform structure, so have the capabilities to publish data, create visualizations like multi-layered maps or combo charts, leverage story pages to include text, images, and external links, providing more context to your data, and of course, automation for publishing and updating using data sync or through APIs. An API, or application programming interface, lets applications talk to each other. The robust API functions also allow for metadata management and data discovery, in addition to dataset publication and updates. So it's great that these same capabilities of the ODP are included in the CDP. But now let's discuss what sets the CDP apart. As Ed mentioned, it is a private data sharing environment. So there's no link between the ODP and the CDP, nor between any CDP instances. They are completely separate environments, and so the CDP is meant to host sensitive, confidential, or protected data. Custom dataset alerts are another feature. These alerts are triggered when certain conditions, defined by a user, are met within a dataset. And this is a great way to monitor data. Gateway offers another user-friendly method of publishing, updating, and automating datasets. At a high level, there are a variety of Gateway plugins that connect to Java client, which is set up on a server with access to the source system hosting your data, to the back end of the CDP. So let's dive deeper now into the CDP's functionality with a demo. This demo will review administration options that the agency administrators will control and customize. We're going to review 4 management areas: user, data, content, and settings. So we're looking right now at the IT collaboration. This is a closed data portal instance. It's a sharing environment for best practices, policies, and standards. And the documents shared within the CDP are not intended for public consumption, but are shared among agencies. So this is a good use case for this private controlled environment. Let's start at the administration panel by clicking on the gear icon and choosing administration. all administration features are conveniently located in this one place. So the first management area we will talk about is user management. Under the users and teams section, administrators can easily invite users to access the CDP via email and also designating the user's role at this time. Likewise, it is easy to disable access so that the user can no longer log in to the platform. Let's now turn to the Teams feature of user management. And Teams is an efficient way to provide access control if there are specific users that will need to be granted the same level of access to data assets. Here's a team on this CDP instance, and we can drill down to see the members. So instead of assigning access user by user, so separately adding Ed, then Monica, then myself to each data asset, users can be added first to a team. The team then can be assigned access to the necessary assets or even assigned as the owner of assets. The second area that we'll talk about is data management. Administrators are able to view actions being taken on a platform and how data is being utilized through the activity log. And the activity log is great for auditing purposes. It shows a variety of platform events, who took the action, when the action was taken. And this includes asset creation or deletion, users added or disabled, and even data update failures. Another data management feature, the assets section, displays all assets on the CDP, including those in draft mode or privately published. Administrators can access the system data sets, seen here in the red square, for site analytics purposes. These data sets provide an in-depth look into asset details, use, and access, like visits and downloads, and even logins to the platform. Turning now to our third management area, administrators can customize the look and functionality of their agency's CDP using content management. So the first aspect of content management is visual site configuration. The homepage content holds data sets that power the highly customizable items on the homepage, including banner image and category tiles. The second part of the visual site configuration, site appearance, provides configuration and control of the header and footer, and also the navigation of the CDP. Another way to manage content is through approvals. With this feature, CDP administrators can moderate the public publishing of assets. When a user publishes, they can choose from three options: private, meaning it's only available to them or those they share with on the platform; internal, so all internal users can view; or public. By publishing publicly, this does not mean moving the asset to the Open Data Portal or otherwise linking the asset to the Open Data Portal, but rather the URL or that direct link to the asset can be shared with those outside this closed data portal platform. So those that have not been invited to the CDP. When this feature is enabled, a user must submit for approval to publish publicly. This will add the asset to the approvals queue, and those with approval rights will be notified to review it. Approvers can either approve or reject. If they reject this request to publish publicly, the asset will remain on the closed data portal and will remain private. Finally, let's discuss the fourth area, settings management. When we looked at adding users earlier, we also discussed assigning the user role at that time. And there are three default roles: on any CDP instance: the administrator, the internal user. So these are users that can view any asset internally published, and they have publishing rights on the CDP instance, and guest. And this role is for those external to your organization that may require viewing access to just certain assets. But what happens when you want a role that's a combination? Maybe an internal user that should also be able to add users, edit site design components, or even view the activity log. You can do this with custom roles and really get into the granular details of what someone can and can't do on the CDP. So here you can see that I have already created a custom role in the red circle, and we can expand these role categories to see specific options for each. So let's start with administer site. Here you can see those underlying options that can be selected or deselected for this custom role. Finally, let's wrap up settings management with customizable metadata. Administrators have the ability to define the dataset categories, and these tie into the homepage category tiles. Administrators also have the ability to add custom metadata fields. This ensures each asset contains complete and standardized information required for the agency's needs, as well as helps in findability when searching on the site. Custom metadata fields can be required or optional for a user to complete when creating an asset, and they can be viewable or hidden on the primer page once the asset is published. So to recap these administration features of the closed data portal, we've discussed user management, adding, disabling users, and the teams function, data management, including audit capabilities and site analytics, content management, which includes the visual site configuration and the approvals function, and settings management, which offers custom roles and metadata.
Well, thank you, Stacy. That was a great overview of the closed data portal features and capabilities. To close out, we really want to touch upon the closed data portal value. We've mentioned already that it connects multiple data silos and sources to a single access point, giving you the visibility of the data sharing environment. It has highly customizable permissions and strong audit capability. There's also automated updates and extensive customer platform customization. It also provides an effective way for either intra or inter-agency collaboration and establishing, again, that single access point for data sharing. And then lastly, leveraging shared data to enhance services and outcomes across the enterprise. So you've heard a little bit about the closed data portal. If you're interested in learning more, please reach out to us. We'd be happy to give you a private briefing of the overall program. Thank you very much.